Welcome back, everybody. 7:42 coming up on 7:43. The area around Navan is getting ready to put a big push on and become Hockeyville 2011. And to celebrate that, a big event is coming up this Sunday. Barry Irvine is here to tell us more about it. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Welcome to the program, and thanks for bringing all these wonderful things.
Thank you.
They're gorgeous. So the big day is Sunday, right?
That is our next big day, our next celebration day, hockey celebration day.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of things going on in the village that day, for sure.
What are you going to have happen on Sunday?
Well, we're starting off with an ex-Junior A alumni game between the Cumberland Grads and the Gloucester Rangers, two teams I formerly coached.
Oh, did you?
And then for many years. And then after that, we have a Junior A game. In between periods, we're having some IP games with the little guys to celebrate hockey as well.
So it's a big day of hockey.
It's a big day of hockey.
Yeah.
As well, we've got gifts being given away by one of our major sponsors, the CIBC Bank, who's come on board as our national sponsor. And also, we've got a wine and cheese going on upstairs for what we're calling vintage players.
Right.
Like myself. Who aren't
I think I
playing
might even qualify in there.
I think you could. You should come out. And so we're having that going on. The Navan Lions Club is putting on a spaghetti dinner just about the end of the Junior A game.
Nice.
So a lot of that. And this is a big focus of the day, too. We're having we've dubbed this day the Vintage Day. And so it's we're having a whole display of memorabilia and artifacts, such as these, on display. There's going to be a prize. The Portobello Broadway restaurant has sponsored this little contest, and we're going to have a contest for the oldest piece of memorabilia that we can identify that comes in that day.
You brought some old pieces today.
Yeah, and as well, we're going to have a prize for the oldest player that shows up that day that has played in Navan.
No kidding.
And so we've got a prize for that, too. So we have a couple little contests, so really a lot of stuff going on. And we'll have a computer bank there so people can come in and add stories and help us out.
Right.
That's one of our biggest challenges, to get people to the computer and write stories to support our cause.
This is all aimed at having Navan become Hockeyville 2011, right?
That is correct. That's the focus, and that's the goal.
Look at this beautiful old blocker.
Where
did you find all this stuff, by the way?
Well, this was found, actually, in 1984 when the arena was condemned and needed to be torn down. It was found in the back of a locker, an old storage locker room.
My God.
And so we're not sure that the date of that, but I'm thinking 40s and 50s.
Yeah, that's got to be 40s.
In that area. And
look at the old thick felt, eh?
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to really play in today's game with that on?
Well, think about it. If you think about it, the puck hasn't changed.
No, that's right.
So these things, this was the best protection available at the time.
That is correct.
That had to hurt.
Yep, absolutely.
You know? Anyway, where'd you get this cup, my friend?
Okay, well, this cup is...
It's gorgeous.
It is a gorgeous cup, and there's a great picture on the front of this of the gentleman who donated it, J.T. Bradley's. And if you know Navan at all, J.T. Bradley's general store has been a fixture for many, many years. Well, Mr. Bradley at the time, I guess hockey had developed to the point back in the early 1900s and 1920s in this case, and he decided that there should be a area township Challenge Cup. So he donated this beautiful cup, and the earliest date goes back to 1929, I believe is on. But there is some talk that there's one gentleman who just passed away last year, Mr. Kennedy, and he, in being interviewed a year or so ago, indicated that in 1926 he scored the winning goal to win that cup.
No kidding.
So there is some historic debate over that, and actually there's a spot on the cup that looks like there's one shield missing. Yeah. And there's 3 little dots, so we're not sure.
Not sure what happened to that.
But anyway, Mr. Bradley donated this cup, and it was the Challenge Cup for many, many years. And an interesting story, there's a gentleman who lives in Navan who played on those teams and challenged on one of the challenge teams. And he's still very indignant because it was a 2-game total goal series between Village of Cumberland and Village of Navan at the time. Yeah. And they went to, they were all played in Navan, I believe, the games in that time, even though the arena wasn't there. This was open ice hockey. Right. And they won the first game, and then they lost the second game. And I believe he scored 4 goals in that first game. But they came back, and it was in March, I guess, and the weather was warm. and the ice was soft and a lot of water on it. And I guess he went to take a shot, and I don't know if it hit the water hit the goalie in the face or not, but he ended up getting an official penalty for splashing. And in talking to him today, he's still indignant about that penalty.
We're out of time, Barry, but Navan Vintage Days this Sunday. Come on, check it out, and then go to navanhockeyville.ca and support the cause to bring Hockeyville 2011 to Navan. Thanks so much, Barry.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure. Appreciate it. We'll be back with more of A Morning right after this.